thing. It's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Hey there. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh, that's gonna have to do. Hey there, hey there, hey there. Don't worry about a thing. Figure if I keep singing this song, I'll stop worrying about a thing. 'Cause every little thing. Hi, Turtles. Or no, that's Terracles or something. Where have you been? Who are you? I don't even know you. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It's a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, talking a little bit, sharing some things we're going through, the ups and downs we have in life. It is also, for those that have been watching a while, it is a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I'm sitting in my living room. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, a town of about 150,000. I'm about 35 miles west of Chicago. It's kind of a dark and gray day. Just got out of a hot bath. Took a walk with my beautiful dog, Holly. Gonna go grab a cup of coffee. Good morning, Unique Jen. Die-hard coffee fan. Oh, yeah. Hello, Kidzle. Hello. TPH, I forget what your name. I get a lot of Hank from Breaking Bad. I so much prefer Bruce Willis. Hello, Felicia. But I get coffee. I get Mr. Clean. I think Mr. Clean's super cool. I think I'd need a gold loop. You are right. This is reset day. Actually, yesterday might have been official reset day. That's right, Ty. Anyway, let me grab some water. Thank you for following the host, Felicia. I enjoy this platform here on TikTok. Good morning, Shar. But I will be getting my free birthday Starbucks today, I think. Well, you should. You should if I were you. And I'm not, so you do you. You're on time too, girl mom. You do you. If I were you, I'd probably get a venti or a Trenta if they serve it. Mocha with whipped cream, extra hot. And she's a big fan, so you could say, Lorden, she needs to be on. Lorden, you're very greedy with the song a bit. Anyway, before I talk too long, let me pour myself some coffee. I appreciate your guys' spirit. It sounds like you guys are well caffeinated. You're really ready to go. You're full of energy. You got lots of questions. Got lots of questions. Thank you for the rose, Julie Flanagan. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm going to put my phone down here. It's fun now. I used to really try and I wouldn't say what I did was, look at my candle, it's almost gone. I used to try and be more formal or official. I've been doing this show for about 3.5 years on various formats. Used to do it live on, what is it going to be? How's it going to be bright enough? It's so gray in here. Wonder if I open my front door. Maybe I'll just go like this. That way you can see some light coming this way. Oh, but anyway, I do drink my coffee black. I need to see that Whitney is here, Lorden. I need to see that Whitney is here. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, one of my followers said, hey, it's my birthday today. His name was Captain Kenny. He's a good man. He's very supportive. He throws a lot of love my way, and I appreciate. This is my dog, Holly, for those who don't know. She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's a good girl. He at first didn't like me. Imagine that. But he stuck with me. He was persistent. And he realized persistence wears down resistance. And I kind of grew on him, kind of like a fungus. And now he's one of my biggest fans. He tunes in almost every day. He always says nice things. He defends me from haters. He encourages me. And he says the nicest things. Anyway, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was his birthday. And I sang him happy birthday. I don't know who John Mulaney is. And ever since then, I've been looking for people to sing happy birthday to. Sometimes I have to beg. One time, I had a woman fake me out and say she had twins whose birthday. They were Tommy and Timmy, and they were 11. And I sang them happy birthday, and I give it my all. I don't have very much. I'm not a singer. But I still give it my all. And she ended up saying, oh, I feel bad. I don't even have kids. I'm a troll. Whitney, how old are you? Hello from Thailand. Hello from Thailand. Hello, Big Poppy. Are you a Boston Red Sox fan? I love how TikTok's so international. Getting people from Asia. I get people from Africa tuning in. I get some Europeans as well. Hello, R.R. Johns. I do not know if I really smash. Oh, I love Ryan Reynolds. It's funny you ask. Okay. Hey, Batavia, we could meet for coffee sometime. Hello, Art. Good morning. Yeah. I don't care about Mozart or Bach. I do not have a thing. But somebody asked about Ghana. Yes. Somebody asked about Ryan Reynolds. I recently saw, what did I see? Well, The Proposal, which was kind of a sappy love story, but it was fairly good. Hello from Chandler, Arizona. Good morning, Scott Concrete. But I saw the 2 Deadpool movies. And boy, they're hilarious. The Deadpool movies. Boy, are they hilarious. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, a town about 150,000, 35 miles west of Chicago. And Ryan Reynolds is so funny in those movies. He's just kind of constantly throwing out these little snidey quips. And they're just so funny. Yeah, no, it was Ty. Never seen a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I don't know. They seem kind of silly to me. Hello, Stacy from Texas. I haven't even had my coffee. Hello, Sean. I still haven't seen Whitney really pop on, Lorden. I'm scared that Lorden's making it up. I want to see a Whitney. I'll sing somebody happy birthday, but I want them to be real people. Midnight in Paris? Is that a movie? Or are you saying it is Midnight in Paris? Well, she can't be shy. Whitney is cool. Is that really Whitney? Whitney, is it your birthday today? Whitney is cool. Is it your birthday today, Whitney? Good morning, 70. How old are you, Whitney? Hi, Whitney. Oh, well, you got a very special one. I'm so excited. Them people in real life that think they are Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. I talked about it on my morning show. I'm on my last leg of that cup of coffee. I still haven't had my coffee. You guys are kind of distracting me. I don't appreciate the distractions. But I talked about it, and I'm not sure if you use new candles or old candles. And can I have a sip of coffee first, Whitney? I haven't had any coffee for over an hour. I got Holly here shoving her nose into me. I got my hot cup of coffee. It is the, what is it? It is the, what kind of coffee am I drinking? Pumpkin spice Starbucks. I'm going to drink some coffee, and I hope wherever you guys are, whatever you're doing, it's just past 8 o'clock. You guys got a hot cup of coffee, and I hope you're feeling good, and cheers to us. Mary opined and said, finish the old candles. Well, Mary, I certainly am. This one's on its last leg. This one won't make it through the day. But for my special friend, Whitney, a.k.a. Whitney is Cool, she's going to get a brand new candle. Hello, Kenneth Newman. I like the name Kenneth, although I prefer Ken or Kenny. My dad called me Kenneth. Hello from Connecticut. My dear friend Whitney, I hear it's her birthday today. I got this candle as one of my gifts from my two beautiful girls, which are 16 and 13, Erin and Morgan. They came over for Christmas. They live with their mom out in Oswego. Good morning from Mama's porch. They came out and spent Christmas with me, got me some good gifts. And Erin, my older one, texted me, I don't know, a couple weeks ago and said, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, candles. They got me one, but they got a bunch of great gifts as well. It is the Orange Blossom and Oak, and it's brand new, and it's for my dear friend. Hello, Mary from Rhode Island. Captain Kenny, you're just in time. I was talking about you earlier today, Captain. Hey, Holly, come on. I love my dog Holly so much, but seriously, I remember even when she was little, she just is so constantly demanding. If I'm not petting her or walking her, I am in trouble. Reminds me of my second wife. I didn't pet her. I didn't walk her. But if I wasn't, rubbing her shoulders or telling her she's so beautiful, I was in trouble. Seriously. I think I got a lot of love to give, and I pour it out. And let me have a little more coffee. Whitney, are you still there? Yeah, it's a she. Her name's Holly. I call her Holly Jolly. I don't think she wants outside. We just got back from a long walk. Wait, Whitney's there. Before I forget, I feel bad for poor Whitney, who is friends with Lorden, who got her own birthday song a couple weeks ago. Lorden, on Christmas, was hammering me to sing Happy Birthday to Jesus. Uh-oh. Did you see that fist? She knocked the lighter out of my hand, and she almost knocked her coffee. I don't have a bone. Somebody bring me a bone for Holly. But anyway, it's my super dear friend Whitney's birthday today. Sounds like the young lady is 45 years old, which is the inverse of what I am. I'm 54. But I'm so excited for Whitney. I don't know where she is. She has one of those birthdays that falls in Twixus, the week between Christmas and New Year's. I wonder how she enjoyed her birthday most of her life. I had a summer birthday, and I don't know. I'm super excited for Whitney's birthday. So if you'd all want to sing along with me, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Whitney. Happy birthday to you and many more. About 10 years ago, I worked at Outback Steakhouse, and I talked about this before, as a waiter. Imagine that. Yeah, it used to be super fun. I stopped drinking about 14 months ago and smoking pot. I used to smoke pot and drink every day. I think I thought I needed alcohol and pot to be fun. I was really using the alcohol and pot to bury my feelings and bury my anxiety. I'm still fun. Don't give up on me, kiddo. Back to Outback Steakhouse. I was a waiter there, and at the time they used to sing happy birthday to anybody who came in whose birthday was. And the song was happy, happy birthday. Wait, again, it was 10 years ago. It was really embarrassing, and it was really cheesy. And the other waiters would always go look for me and search me out for me to sing happy birthday, because I'm kind of obnoxious and cheesy, I think. And where'd we go? Happy, happy birthday. From all of us to you, happy, happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Hey, happy, happy. I forget what the words were, but it was really, the Bloomin' Onion. The Bloomin' Onion is really good. It is really good. Outback kind of jumped the shark, if you ask me, for a while. And you guys remember, I'm sure some of you guys remember Happy Days and maybe know the expression jump the shark. It's when Fonzie, I think they were either California or Hawaii, and he was, it's when a sitcom runs out of things to write about, and they do crazy things. And for some reason, Fonzie was water skiing out in the ocean, and there was a big shark in a cage, and somebody dared him. Good morning from Texas. Somebody dared him or challenged him, or he had to prove how tough he was, because Fonzie was tough. Even though he wasn't that big, he was pretty tough. He scared all the big guys because he was that cool. But anyway, the shark was in the cage and it was circling. I think it was a Happy Days double episode. You're welcome, Lorden. I think it was a Happy Days double episode. Hello, Peggy. And the shark was circling, and the music was ominous, and Richie, and I think Richie was still in the show at that time, and they were all looking from the beach with great concern. Hello from Corpus Christi. And Fonzie went up the ramp, and you see from the back, and he was wearing his leather coat, of course, and like swimming trunks. It looked kind of funny. And I believe, if memory serves, he went, hey, as he was flying over the shark in the cage. And anyway, I think Outback Steakhouse also jumped the shark, because I think the Bloomin' Onion is perfect. I think the Bloomin' Onion is delicious. The sauce they have invented for it is genius. And, anything deep fried is pretty good, but they get these mutatedly large onions, which onions are pretty dang good, and onion rings are really good. And they fall right off the bone, if you will. It's not really a bone, it's an onion. Holly, you want to go out back? I think I could focus a little more on you guys. Let's see if she wants to go out back. But anyway, they started adding things to Bloomin' Onions. Like, I don't know. They'd look around the kitchen and go, we got these shrimp scampi in here. Why don't we throw them on a Bloomin' Onion and call it a scampi Bloomin' Onion? We got this broccoli that fell on the floor. Let's serve it on a Bloomin' Onion and deep fry it and throw some syrup on and see what happens. I'm making that up a little bit, but they just started mixing all sorts of things to the Bloomin' Onion. And I don't know that the Bloomin' Onion needed anything added to it. I thought it was perfect. I think it is perfect. The sauce has just the right zest. The deep fry is just right. Outback, I think the quality might have gone down since I worked there, but I really used to enjoy it. And it was where our girls I'd take my daughters on their birthday to go. And one year, one of the last times we went, poor Morgie, it was her birthday, I don't know, maybe her 10th or something, she's 13 now. They didn't sing happy birthday to her, and then they sang happy birthday to the table a few tables away. Yeah, I bet a lot of them are closing down. I don't know, maybe it's a franchise that has run its time, but for a while, I think it was pretty quality. The plates were hot. The salad bowls were cold. The blue cheese dressing was great. The blue cheese crumbles were great. The steaks were cheap. And when I worked there, the Outback Special, I think, was $9.95. And, it was only 6 ounces of meat, but it's red meat. It was steak. And it came with a side salad, bread, and like a baked potato if you wanted. It was really delicious. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is pretty good. I always preferred Outback Steakhouse for some reason. I get it. My wife, who I'm separated from, really likes Texas Roadhouse. Would I ever waiter again? I don't think so. My body's breaking down. My knee is very sore. For those that are watching, you probably know I've been working, but I searched marketing jobs and there was at least one. Well, message me it. I appreciate you doing some research. I think it is like Applebee's, and it is, I don't know, I just don't even think it's as clean anymore. I think their attention to detail, I think probably a lot of the world has kind of gotten a little lazy over the last 10 years, and maybe quality across the board has dropped a little bit, and I feel it has again. Somebody asked if I'd ever waiter again. I was never that good of a waiter. I have naturally shaky hands. Okay, please do. I have naturally shaky hands. Jamie Monroe called me Shakey's Pizza. I went to Ponderosa as a kid all the time. Jamie Monroe in first grade called me Shakey's Pizza. And, hello.
because my hands shaked. And there was a pizza chain down the street from our school called Shakey's Pizza, naturally. I don't know if that's a national chain. I think I've seen others, but I don't think there's many. Anyway, so sometimes I'd be carrying like a martini or something around the restaurant, in a crowded restaurant. And let me tell you, you can fill, I said this before, martini glasses higher. Somehow they manage, I don't know how the physics works of it all, but manage to get more filled than the glass. They can go above the glass somehow, like it curves up. It's strange. And I don't know. Once my hand starts going a little bit like this, and I get the martini going, blah, 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 it starts to feed on itself. And I've actually had to go to another waiter and say, hey, can you bring this to the table? I'm losing it. So anyway, I don't think I have great hand skills because I tend to shake. And I also, I'm old. My knee hurts. I don't think I could run around and move around that fast. And honestly, it was kind of stressful for me. I think I put a little too much pressure on myself. Good morning, that's a girl to you. Do I like cigarettes? No. I kind of like the smell of them. I want to sit back. Throw up my legs, drink a little coffee, and talk to you guys. What are my plans today? I don't know. It's Thursday morning. I'm dressed up in a collared shirt. I'm kind of fancy. I talked a little bit about, on my morning video. I do a morning video every day where I take my first sip of coffee and I kind of throw out some random thoughts. And I talked a little bit. I met with my therapist yesterday. And I've been going through a lot of stuff over the last year and a half and trying to figure out solutions that fit the situation best. And some of the solutions, which I think are true answers for what I need to do, didn't sit that well with me. And I was kind of fighting them. And as I went in and sat on the couch, and yes, it is a couch, with my therapist, I go, I think I'm just letting go, giving it to God, and going to get flushed down the toilet of life that sometimes happens to us and see where I come out on the other end. She didn't love my analogy of being flushed down a toilet. And as I talked about in the morning video, she goes, maybe you just need a reset. And maybe, and I'm not going to talk specifically the steps I've got to do because I don't want to, but I've got to do several steps, several things. Hello, Natalie. And none of them sound very pleasant. None of them sound very pleasant. One is finding a job. I got fired from my job as a realtor on October 4th of last year. And it was after 17 years, and some people were spreading some rumors about me around town, and it just got ugly and hot. And I was just tired of fighting it. And I think it was God telling me to get out of real estate. I think it's been 17 years of being okay at something. Well, hello, Rainey. Thank you for joining. And I don't think I want to finish out my life being okay at something I pour my heart into and try my best at. And maybe the fact that I was just okay, I sold more homes than most, but not as many as some. And some months were real good, and some months were more of a struggle, and some months I wouldn't sell any, and that was tough. But instead of letting it flush me down the toilet, she said, it's a reset. And it made me feel so much better about what I got to do. And all these things I've been going, oh crap, I got to do this. Oh crap, I got to do this. Because to me, it was all part of being flushed down the toilet, and it felt horrible and yucky and stinky and violent. If you just change your perspective and say, I just need a reset. And maybe this painful step, which seems painful when I'm referring to it as being flushed down the toilet, really is a healthy step. Mark, you're throwing negative vibes at me. Are you a negative person? I noted something a couple times. I think I might remove you, Mark. I'm gonna. Bye-bye, Mark. Do-do-do. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-boo. I get negative vibes from some people. Yeah, you are, Mark. I get negative vibes from some people. And I just don't need it. And good morning, Jack Taylor. And I just don't need it. Hey, get your coffee, Sarah. It's so weird. Like this guy, Mark Willis, who I just kind of removed from the conversation. Every time he comments, it's kind of a negative vibe. Sounds like she gave you just a new cliche, nothing more. You know, I don't care. He can think that, but it always. I was talking about a Bose speaker the other day, and I'm going to, yeah, Shauna, it means something. Words mean something. And I was talking about a speaker the other day, a Bose speaker, and goes, aren't those incredibly expensive? I don't know. It was $125, and I bought it 4 years ago, and it's a Bose speaker, and it's an awesome product. Is $125 incredibly expensive? You know? I don't know. And it's so, like, here I am talking about it. I'd rather not be. I'd rather be talking about the new a reset. Yeah. But again, if you hang out with negative people, you get sucked in. The best phrase I've been using this year is never argue with an idiot. Because they'll drag you down to their levels and beat the crap out of you with experience. Hello, chunk of change. And again, every comment I kind of go, somebody just threw a wet blanket on me, and I don't think he was trying to be negative. I think it's probably just who he is. And my therapist, who I met with yesterday, talked about me. Yeah, I agree, Shauna. Putting up barriers. And it's kind of hard for me because I do this, and I don't know, I got 61 people watching, and by the end of the day, I'm going to have, I don't know, a whole bunch of people watch this. I've already been outside today, Jack Taylor. I took Holly on a nice walk. But putting up barriers, because and it was funny, I was walking out of the therapist's office. I felt she'd really helped me, and I felt we'd really had a good talk, and I felt so much better, and I felt so much more optimism. I go, can I give you a hug? And she goes, no, because I was violating her barriers that she has up. And I have a tendency to do that. I have a tendency to be huggy-feely and walk up to a stranger and say, hey, you're beautiful, or you got beautiful eyes, or, you know, I like your suit, sir. You know, I'll do that. And sometimes it makes people uncomfortable. And I don't want to totally change who I am, but I need to be less offended. Hey, Kenny, thanks for tuning in. I need to be less offended. And I wasn't offended. I asked the therapist if I could give her a hug on the way out because I thought she did a great job. She goes, no. I go, okay. And she goes, thank you for respecting my barriers. And I go, did I handle it well? And she said, yes. So it made me feel good, and I need to be more aware, but I also need to put up barriers around myself. Whereas if I get a guy watching every show and all he seems to want to do is throw a wet blanket on anything I'm talking about, I don't know. I don't want a wet blanket thrown on what I'm talking about. Yeah, Ty. The world needs more encouragement. You know, I think it can. Oh, speaking of the dog, I hear my dog. Hey, we got another trucker, Steven. Trucker Steven with a V. I hear my puppy yelping in the background. My shows always go. I'm doing great. Excuse me, I'm sorry for my cough. I had a little bit of a cough. I was really sick a couple weeks ago. Wipe me out. Oh, somebody asked my plans for the day. And I started talking about my reset. I might, and this is why I'm wearing a collared shirt yesterday. I might walk around, walking into some business and going, hello there, business. Are you hiring? And they'll go, well, you can go online and fill out an application. And I'll probably go, no. I mean, I'm really looking for a job. Are you hiring? I'm friendly, outgoing, hardworking, optimistic, and tall. Do you need these characteristics for your company? No? Okay. See you later. And go to the next one. do is the coffee's great. Somebody asked about the coffee. Good thing you reminded me. It might be coming too hot out of here. I put it in my microwave. Would I work at Starbucks? I don't think so. I don't think so. I was there, and I've got a ton of friends that work there. But I don't know. Business marketer. See, like Match Point's trying to throw a negative vibe. That's not how it works. What works, Match Point? Are you the inventor of all things and knowledge of all things about how life works? Probably not. You should do ads on TikTok and try coffee products. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? I got a definite answer for you on that. It's Cherry Garcia. It's Cherry Garcia. It's Cherry Garcia by Ben and Jerry's. It's awesome. It's got just enough chocolate and just enough chunks of cherry. My day's great. I mean, it's only 8:30 in the morning. I see the market's just about starting. And no, I don't think I'd want to work for retail. Eventually, I think, hello from Philadelphia, Pearly Garcia. Eventually, I'm going to find my way. Good morning, Valerie. Good evening, Pearly Garcia. I don't know about evening. But let me have a little coffee. See how hot I made it. For those that were worried about Holly, she's back in the house now. She went outside. She sniffed her sniffs. She smelled her smells. Probably ate some grass because for some reason she does that. And now she's back chilling out. She's a good girl. She needs a lot of love. Are you actually driving the truck? No, I was working. I haven't tried. I probably had Chunky Monkey. It's pretty good, I think. Naughty Kitty, thank you for drinking coffee. And do I make decent money with UPS? I was doing a seasonal job. I needed a job. I needed structure. I needed money. I needed a purpose about 2 months ago. And I had my buddy over here, and he told me, hey, about 5 or 6 years ago, I needed a job. And UPS was hiring, hires driver helpers. And they're guys that sit in a little bucket seat in the trucks and grab the packages and run them to the door. I made money, I wouldn't say real decent money. And that's kind of what the reset was all about with the therapist. I didn't make enough money to pay my bills. And it was getting me down. And it was getting me bummed. And I was talking about it with the therapist. And she was throwing out suggestions. Hello from Philippines. My favorite coffee is pumpkin spice or Sumatra from Starbucks. Hello, Laura from Wisconsin. And what was I saying? Oh, I was getting down. Because I talked to her about being a therapist. And she goes, well, maybe you should go back to school and study therapy. And my first response was, no, I can't do that because I've got all these mountain of bills to pay and all these responsibilities. And, the tidal wave that can be life or the toilet that can be life is going to suck me down if I pause long enough to go to school and improve myself and become a therapist or to get a job that's not paying $50 an hour or $100,000 because I need to make, 80 or $100,000 to pay my bills, to be honest with you. So I was having everyone say, oh, get a job at Starbucks or grocery store. I'm going, if I worked 40 hours a week or 60 hours a week, it wouldn't pay my bills. So it was hard for me moving forward in a healthy fashion. Hello? Knowing that there's this mountain of bills and mountain of responsibilities and a mountain of BS coming at me. And, I've had jobs where I've made a lot of money, and I'm not above starting at the bottom and working my way up. I think I'm talented, I'm friendly, I'm hardworking, and I'm honest. And, yeah. And, But it was holding me back, the toilet that was flushing me down or the mountain of poop. And again, when my therapist said, "Hello from the Philippines. Thank you for loving me. I appreciate your..." Wait, are you loving me or are you loving It's Joe Time? You guys are chatting amongst yourselves. You guys are friends here. It's good to be friendly. I don't know what that is, and I think I know Spanish fairly well. I don't know if that is Spanish. It looks like Spanish a little bit. I so appreciate you guys for joining me. I so appreciate going live on TikTok. How was my childhood? What do you... How was my childhood? I really think I should lie down on the couch. Hello, UFC. Thank you. It's Joe Time. Lie down on my couch, put my feet up, and talk about my childhood. You got to narrow that topic down. I don't want to talk about my childhood. Childhood was fairly normal-ish, I guess. Not perfect. I doubt any of us had perfect childhoods. My parents were married. I had 2 older brothers and a younger sister. We had a lot of dogs. I grew up, thank you. I grew up in Downers Grove, Illinois, which is a town of, 10 miles that way, or 30 miles from, hello from Uganda. Are you really from Uganda? It's happening again. I don't even know. Now people are saying words I don't even understand. Maybe if you get past like the 40-minute point, people start hopping in from all over the world. My first job, I shoveled snow as a little kid. I would deliver papers when I was like 6, 7 years old with my brothers. They'd give me a quarter to wake up at 4 a.m. and go deliver papers for them. I kid you not. My first job where you actually needed to put in an application and get hired by a company was a dishwasher at a restaurant called James Tavern. And let me tell you, it was a big restaurant, and the job of dishwasher is a fairly, oh my God, hellish job at times. It's hot, it's dirty, it's stinky. And when the normal flow of pots and pans and plates are coming in, it's okay. I was making $3.35 as a dishwasher. This was when I was 16, so it must have been 1984. They might have hired me when I was 15 and a half on a work permit. I was making $3.35. And due to some accounting error, my buddy, one of my best friends, who I'm still friends with today, named Todd, was paid either $3.40 or $3.45 an hour. He was paid either a nickel or a dime more an hour. I'm going to take that resentment to my grave. We probably both worked there 6 months. He might have made an extra $10 over that 6 months for that nickel. Hello, Keith. But still, I'm still holding some bitterness. It can be, Lindsay. It can be. Customers are demanding. And again, somebody asked me earlier on if I would ever wait tables again. Tough thing about waiting tables is you got to serve whoever walks in the door. And some people are in a bad mood when they go out to dinner. And you walk up to a table and you give them your best smile and go, "Hey, good evening. I hope you guys are having a nice time. My name's Ken. I'll be your waiter." And they look angry. You're going, "Crap, this is going to be a yucky table." I don't know if I'm qualified for anything, sweet Caroline. Hello, Messa B. Hello, Messa B. It's interesting. Somebody just asked about what my degree qualifies me for. I don't know. I was a finance major from a good school. I've never really worked in a job that had anything to do with my degree. Sweet Caroline, I know you're trying to get on my good side lest I banish you from my page. So you're trying to be sweet to me, and your name is Caroline, which is my sister's name. Closing agent for a title company. Nah, those guys are struggling. Those guys are struggling. If I wanted to stay in real estate, I think I'd stay in real estate. Like people often ask, "Oh, you should be a mortgage broker." seasonal tax jobs. H&R Block, everyone wants me to be a seasonal tax person. What's for breakfast? I've had 2 oranges, I've had 2 donuts, and I've had a bunch of coffee. Well, we got a lot of people joining. Do get the... Yeah, no, if I sit, Lindsay, I think that's a good point. If I sit on an interview and I'm interviewing for any position, I'll bring up my waiting experience. Because you got to bust your ass working as a waiter. You got to be a team player. At Outback Steakhouse, for instance. And granted, if I'm applying for CEO or UPS or something, they might be bored, but I think it's relevant. You got to work as a team. The trays of food need taken out while the food is hot. You got to run food. You got to pick up slack for other people. You got to take care of the customer. You got to work hard. I thought about that, Joe. I thought about that. Again, I got a lot of experiences. And get close to 80K as a bookkeeper if you have an accounting. No, I don't have any accounting. I made a lot of money. I'd like to make enough. And again, as a seasonal worker for UPS, I did not make enough. But at least I felt the job had purpose for me and had meaning to me. I would do work. I would be friendly. I would burn calories. And I would deliver packages. And I think the drivers appreciated me and the customers appreciated me. For too much of my life, I don't think I've felt any appreciation for what I did. I was probably just hustling, trying to get a commission. So it's probably not the customer's fault. But I think in a lot of jobs I've done, I think I was looked at as a necessary evil that they wish they didn't even have to deal with. And no matter, how friendly and how, available and how smart I was, I don't know. Looked at me as a necessary evil. And I don't want to be looked at as a necessary evil. So, I'm wearing my collared shirt. So what am I looking for in a job? A job that I feel good about. A job that I feel I have some purpose in. A job that I feel definitely wouldn't be a priest. I could see being a minister, but I'm not Catholic and I've never read the Bible. I want a job that fits, that I fit in. I don't want to sit there and spend 3 weeks cranking out a resume and trying to fluff my descriptions. I want somebody to want me. And go, damn it, I like this guy. Damn it, I like the way he talks. I like his mannerisms. I like the way he carries himself. I think he's smart, eloquent, and hardworking. I want this guy. And I want him to feel wanted. I don't want to weasel in and tell him I've got experience in accounting. Like somebody said something about accounting. I don't want to try and fluff my finance degree and say, well, I'm smart and I have a finance degree, so I could be an accountant, even though it wouldn't be a good match for me personally or for them. I think I have skills. I know I have skills. Yeah, but hey, for what? Hi, brother, advance, Happy New Year. Financial advisor, I've done it. It's yucky. I don't want to do that. I'm great. Digital marketing. Hi, Brad. I've got a realtor friend that just chimed in. I feel a little bad about that, Brad, because I've been kind of poo-pooing. It wasn't for me. I just think I did it for 17 years and I did okay in real estate. And I tried hard, honestly. So for me, it wasn't for me, and I just didn't feel great at it. Digital marketing. Do you really want to meet at Twin Peaks? I'm going to follow you. Where are you? I'm going to follow you so you can message me. I forget who you are. And don't be hurt if I unfollow you. I've just followed you, R.R. Johns, because you talked about meeting at Twin Peaks for lunch. So maybe you had some ideas. I'm sorry for that person that is not okay. Somebody said they're not okay. Mortician. Good business, Mortician. Hello from Japan. Professional poker player. You know the problem I think with professional poker? It doesn't matter how much money I made, I'd still feel like a loser. Nothing against all those guys that are poker players, but I don't want to spend my life in dark casinos. Even if I was great at it, and I think I'm pretty good at it. I might be a fool. I might lose my money at poker. I don't know. But I think I'm pretty good at it. But even if I was great at it, I don't think me sitting in a dark room would be a good use of my life. Playing poker, trying to win money. Because that's so about the money. I'd like to make money. I think making money is important, you know. But I think fulfillment's important too. And I think too much in my life I've gone and I haven't been, could I be a teacher? I think I would struggle with the tight structure. I'm huggy-feely. I was a track coach, assistant track coach for my daughter's track team last year. And I was wound up a little tight. I yelled at a kid and I resigned. I'm passionate. I don't know that I could be a teacher. I think mental health field. I could agree with that, Lindsay. Hello from Kenya. Wow, we're getting a lot of people following the hosts. Can you make money on TikTok? I'm not chasing it, God. I'm not chasing it at all. I don't think money is the root of all evil. I think money is nice. I don't think money I've made a ton of money. I don't know how you'd even slightly say I'm chasing it. I'm not sure if you're even listening. Hello, Malika. Do you think I can make money on TikTok or one could make money on TikTok? I'm sitting here talking about whatever, and I got 100 people watching right now. And I'm drinking coffee, and I got my feet up, and I'm relaxed. And, okay, are we meeting? All right, you're going to message me, R.R. Johns from Batavia. I forget your name, because it seems like you have career ideas. And I'd be open to meeting with R.R. Johns about some career ideas. How are you? I'm great. I'm kind of hungry. So, R.R. Johns, you're going to message me, right? Because you seem like a man that's brainstorming for me. I get to pick up my beautiful little angel nugget son, Augie, at 3 o'clock today and love on him. And I'm looking forward to that. Okay. And I would love to meet somebody with a good idea or a good career thought or somebody that offered some value in some way and wanted to sit down and talk to me. Do UGC deals. We're all chasing money, dude. People are killing each other for it. Whatever. I don't know. I think I'm going to sit here because I got 94 people tuning on. I'd feel guilty if I tuned away. I appreciate you guys for following the host. I'm creeping up on 4,000 followers here on TikTok. I started on November 16th. It took me till June 23rd to hit 1,000. It took me till like September 26th to hit 2,000. I picked up my next 1,000 in about a month and a half. And I'm going to pick up my next 1,000 in about a month. And that's what's neat about TikTok. You look at the chart on my followers and it's a parabola. Whereas if you do it on some other social media platforms, it kind of flattens out. I have people that have joined TikTok just to watch my stuff. That kind of feels good. Marketing wine. Well, first of all, I don't drink alcohol. And I don't have that sensitive of a palate or taste or care for wine. I don't think it would be, if there was a company that sold wine and saw me and said, hey, I know this guy doesn't drink alcohol. but I think he's what I want to sell wine for my company. If that makes sense to you, Wendy, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think so. He's honest. I trust him. I believe him. And I think he's hardworking. And I want him selling wine for me. I'd talk to him. But I'm not going to go in and try and tell some wine store that I'd be a great wine salesman. Because I don't know that I would. I don't know if that makes sense. Uh, I don't know our gens, but I got about 100 right now, and that's pretty good. Uh, I don't know, and it's growing every day, and I go live every day, and like I've had people chime in and go, "Why should we watch you?" I also think that's so funny. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't. I'm not asking you to. Yeah. Hi, King Marky. Yeah. I don't see me being a manager of a retail store. Oh, hi, Abe. I appreciate it. Well, I'm honest. I think I'm honest. And if I was looking to hire somebody, I think honesty, I think people believe me. I think that's kind of important. I mean, I'm willing to talk about my weaknesses. Hello from Philippines. Am I really? Hi, King Marky. Can I have a cup of coffee? Of course you can. Go get yourself a cup of coffee. How long should I talk? How long do people watch lives? The trouble with me, thank you, Wendy. Hi from New Jersey. The trouble with me is I always go back and watch these and edit them up into little nuggets and make videos out of them. Oh, well, I'm glad you found me. I hope you follow. I'm not a hockey fan. I'm barely a sports fan anymore. I was a huge sports fan. I cared so much. I cared too much. And I used to get depressed when my teams lost. And the other day, it was Christmas, somebody asked me if I was going to watch the, Green Bay-Miami game. And I said, no. I might watch the Bears if they're on. And somebody told me, oh, they lost yesterday. You know who told me they lost yesterday? Mark Willis, the guy that kind of is the wet blanket. Not surprising. But anyway, it was kind of interesting. And I go, well, I'm glad I didn't waste my time watching them. Hello from France. I think I'd like to go to France one time. I've been to Scotland several times. Never been to France. You know what I have no desire to do is swim across the English Channel. Yeah, no, Lindsay, I want to love what I do. I want to like what I do, and it doesn't have to be. I don't expect my career to be rainbows and balloons, but I think I'm going to be really good if I find something I like. Hey, that's awesome. 50 is nifty. Do I want to go to the Philippines? You mean for work or for a visit? Hey, Only Bangers, Tavi, thank you for sharing my live. Do I want to? I mean, I'd go to the Philippines. I bet you it's beautiful. I know the women in the Philippines are beautiful. I think they're a beautiful mix, if I may, of Asian and Hispanic. I think there's beautiful people in the Philippines. I bet you, I've never been, but I bet it's beautiful. Yeah, no English channel. I'm not a good swimmer. I'm from Alabama and I've been to 13 countries. Well, cool. I'm not a great swimmer. Yeah, Ty, I mean, I don't begrudge the guys for making money. I don't begrudge anybody for making money, the pros. I mean, they do make a lot of money. But I mean, they're very good at what they do, and people pay to watch them on TV and in person. So I don't begrudge them their money, so somebody must think they're worth it. But I just don't. I just don't know why I'm going to pour my heart and soul. Hello from Thailand. Is Thailand where the beach was filmed? Is Thailand where the beach was filmed? Has anybody out there seen the beach? I'd like to go to Iceland. I bet it's beautiful. I'd like to go to Iceland. I think it was so popular there for so many years, it became super trendy to go. Probably somewhat similar to my mother's home country. Yeah, the beach. That was a neat movie. I'll tell you what, Leonardo DiCaprio's been in a heck of a lot of good movies. I don't know that he gets the credit for being the actor that he is. Everyone likes to make fun of him because he dates, I don't know, he dates young, beautiful women. Hey, let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. Young, beautiful women's not a horrible, knowing nothing else, Yeah, no, I think he's great. I mean, The Beach was great. It was interesting. It was kind of psychedelic. It was kind of beautiful. He's been in a lot of great movies. For an hour. All his movies are must see. Hello. Wow, I'm still talking. And it's been almost an hour. Should I wrap it up? It's a shoot in Thailand as well. Yeah. Hey, R.R. Johns, are you going to reach out to me and we can chat and see if you have any, if we can brainstorm. I don't know that I want to keep going. It's harder to edit my videos when I go over an hour. I'm not saying we should shun old, beautiful women either. But to make fun of Leonardo DiCaprio because he dates young, beautiful women seems kind of silly. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Seriously. I do enjoy writing. And my writing style comes out kind of like my talking style. I used to write a lot, but I kind of got into TikTok and started doing these videos, and that kind of fulfilled the same sort of need, the need to express myself. And honestly, writing, although a beautiful art form, takes a lot more effort than sitting here going live, because I could write something beautiful, but by the time I edit it, it might take me 3 hours to put together some beautiful words. And I don't know, I can sit down, push go on a video and talk for a while and touch at least as many people through a video. So it's easier for me to consistently go live and talk about writing. Hey, I appreciate you, Ty. You guys, I'm going to tune off just because I'm going to tune off and I'm kind of hungry. I appreciate you all for joining. I go live every day at 8 o'clock. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy sharing some time with you guys, drinking some coffee, and it always makes me feel a little bit better. I'm excited about my day. I'm looking forward to getting out and doing some things and seeing my son at 3 o'clock and loving on him. I hope you guys are excited about your day. I hope you're feeling good. I so appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Hope you follow my page. Hope you enjoy my videos. Hope you like my content. Hope you are feeling good. Hope you are living in the moment. Hope you are loving yourself, forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.